Hey guys, John Cannon, JJDJ Entertainment. Wanting to do a video today on mirror ball motors. We still use mirror balls for pretty much all of our school dances, and I'm starting to see more and more guys use mirror balls with their school dances. And there's an issue with the Chauvet mirror balls from my perspective. Now, what this is this is the MOT2 mirror ball from Chauvet, and you have this back plate that it comes with that goes on to this guy from here. Now, if you can see, there are little tabs right here, and there was 3 of them on this back plate. One there, the second one there, and the third one being there. Those tabs have broken off, and it's a risk to not only you but the guests at the event as well, because when those tabs break off, the motor will actually separate from the plate, meaning the mirror ball is coming down, and it's obviously going to hit whoever's below it. So, when you start getting into these larger mirror balls, 36 inches, 60 inches, 70 inches, they're a good 30, 40 pounds, and I think the 72-inch ball is close to 80 pounds. I mean, if you can imagine, that thing coming down and laying into somebody, it's going to hurt them, if not kill them. The 20-inch balls, it's not going to kill anybody, but it definitely hurt someone pretty good. So, we took a little precaution with this. So what we did was we drilled out some three holes onto the plate, and we just got some simple nuts and bolts from Home Depot or Lowe's, and we just got those, and you can see it, but we just pretty much just bolted on so it holds that plate onto the motor, so that there's no shot of this no shot of this plate getting pulled apart from the motor and then having the mirror ball fall. So that's what we did for our MOT2 motors from Chauvet. Now, somehow, you got to get a little creative here, and you need to get a clamp onto this so you can hang it from your truss or whatever it is you're suspending this from. So what we did was we pulled the plate off. What we did was just drill a hole right in the middle of the backing plate, and just got one of the mini 360 clamps from Global Truss, and we just bolted that plate right to this guy. And I'm just going to show you this for example for purposes. Obviously, you take the wing nut off, but this works perfect. And this is how we would suspend it from our truss. You probably will have to go to Lowe's or Home Depot, get a little bit smaller bolt. I always get the 8.8, our grade 8 bolts when we get any type of bolting, or bolts for our clamps. Get things about a 1/2 inch bolt you want to get, but it gives you plenty of room so it doesn't hit any cables or set against the motor inside the housing. So that is the setup that we use for the smaller mirror balls. For the larger mirror balls, we just picked up a 30-inch. We have this big guy. Now the thing is, this one did not come with a back plate, and I didn't want to leave this exposed because it's just my OCDs and my paranoia, something falling in here, getting hot, catching on fire. It's just, like I said, my OCD. I wanted to get something that's going to cover this up completely. You could just put a bracket there, and be done. But like I said, I wanted a plate. So what I did was I got a sheet of steel from Lowe's and just measured it out and cut it and painted it and drilled my holes. And from here, we'll go ahead and bolt this to the housing. Obviously, this bolt right there is going to be for the clamp. And the clamp that we're using is one of the American DJ clamps, but it's a smaller clamp. And this will actually work really well with suspending the motor from the cross sections of the truss. So it'll be perfectly centered. So we'll put this guy in, and then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to drill another hole, probably on this side since the power cable's on this side. Drill a hole over here, stick an eye bolt through, and then that way we have a place to put a safety cable. So that way, if this clamp comes out somehow, this thing comes off, there is a fail-safe method built in, I guess. So That's what we did. I never really figured out a way to put an eye bolt onto the Chauvet motor. Looking at this now, I'm sure I could have just drilled a hole right through this and done it that way, but didn't think of it at the time. Probably definitely should do that if you guys are using that particular setup. You could probably almost even go a step further if you get a long enough eye bolt, because you got plenty of room inside this right here on this side. You can drill the hole through this plate and drill it through here all the way through. And just put the nut down here to hold it. And I think they make eye bolts long enough. That way you guys can have another, like I said, fail safe. So that's it really. Just wanted to show you guys what I'm working on. If you guys have any questions, please leave your comments or questions below.